Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Age of Engineering! We're actually on episode 51, if you can believe it. Last episode was a milestone and I forgot to mark it, but it was episode 50, which is crazy. Age of Engineering was the first mod pack that I started playing on YouTube, so it's really insane to see how far we've come, not only in the pack, but also myself as a YouTuber. I like to think I have improved quite a bit since those early days. But speaking of advancing, today I wanted to try and get our space station into space. It might not happen, but we'll get pretty close, I think. So this is the space station I built. I just made it out of laboratory blocks with different chisel designs and some fused quartz. No big deal. I don't know if it's allowed to touch the edge of the launch pad, so I just kind of made it in the middle. And it's tiny. It's only a 3x3 space here in the middle. But once you get it into space, you can actually expand it as much as you need to. So that'll be good. So there's a couple of upgrades that I want to put into this before we launch it into space. And to start that, we're gonna need another one of these big old machines. We need a rolling machine. So let's get this started. I already built all the stuff because honestly, you guys have seen me build stuff or build these particular blocks like 100 times. Except the rolling machine. The rolling machine recipe is it's pretty on par with the rest of stuff, except you need the blocks of iron, steel gear, and then just one each of the circuit boards. It's not a huge deal. Actually, you know what? I don't want to build this here. Just kidding. I do, however, want to dig up all this dirt, apparently. Yep. I believe this machine actually needs water. So I'm going to build it right here. Let's see if we can get this. No. Right there, maybe? No. Let's try right here. There we go. Oh no, that's power input. Fluid input is 1 over. Oh, so close. Okay, let's see. Right here? Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay, so the fluid input hatch goes there. And then the rolling machine goes there. We need some copper coils in here. I like how these holograms are like semi, what do you call it? Like you can put stuff on top of them, you know? They're not like opaque because that has to do with visual, but yeah. Anyway. So we need an output hatch, We need 2 input hatches, a motor, and I believe that's it, except for some structure blocks. I hope I have enough of these to get through the day, because we're going to need quite a few of them, I believe. All right, machine structure, oh, nope. Structure. There we go. Okay, perfect. Are you getting water? No. Now are you getting water? Now you're getting water. Nice. Okay. So then we just need to grab a little bit of conduit and plug this puppy in. All right, perfect. And then I think we can just... Nope, I was wrong. I was very wrong. We can take this one out. There we go. All right. Now everybody's powered. Okay, powered. Turn it on. We're going to need some iron plates, which I made a bunch of. And then we put these in the input. And this will keep rolling, and we will get... Where's it? Yeah, we'll get what we need out over here. Cool. All right. So the next couple things I wanted to build while that is working, I want to be able to have oxygen inside our space station because I am eventually going to expand it. It's not going to be that size forever. So we need an oxygen vent. This, as its name would suggest, we're going to need 3 of those, pushes oxygen out. And we have a motor, and I believe we have a liquid fuel tank. We should do, because we had that extra, all those extra fuel tanks from our rocket that we are not going to need. Okay, so oxygen, and then we need CO2 scrubbers, and I think we need 2 of these. To make this, we need carbon bricks, which is just 6 charcoal. And then we have the motors already, and I made the steel fans, so... Oh, of course we don't have iron bars. It's okay, we have plenty of iron now. It's very exciting. CO2 scrubber. Am I missing a motor? I am missing a motor. Alright. Let me go ahead and craft this because it's going to take a minute or so because it's got 16 steps to it. And I will bring you right back. See you in a bit. Okay, and we've got our motor ready to go. So let's see. CO O2. There we go. CO2 scrubber. So that should be 2 of those now. Excellent. So now we have our oxygen vent and our CO2 scrubbers. The other thing... I had to come back here to get more copper wire. Surprise! Okay, so... Now that we have those, we can actually just... Oh, get out of here, butterfly. You don't want to go into space. Let's put the oxygen vent there. And the CO2 scrubbers there. And then I'm going to have a power cube that I set up right here to power these. You can see, I already made those. It was so easy to make this link card now. Because, I guess only this needs power. Because I have the Enderman farm, so now I can just get Enderman heads on demand. Okay, so we have those set up. Let's see how this is doing. Great, iron sheets. So we need the carbon collection cartridge. And for some reason, those don't want to go in. Okay. That. All right. Perfect. Perfect amount. That's what we like to see. That should be enough, I think. And then you just put... Oh, I guess we only needed 1 for each. CO2 scrubbers. I believe that's where it goes. I guess we'll find out when we're in space, won't we? Okay, so those are extra. Thank goodness they weren't expensive to make. The next thing we're gonna need is 2 satellite bays. These are pretty easy. It's just titanium rods around machine structures. Yay, simple. We don't need any more of those. We can put those away too. And then we're gonna need, is it the satellite ID chip or is it the space station ID chip? It's some kind of ID chip. Let's just go chip. Oh. It doesn't like it when I search things down there. Okay. Chip. Okay. Satellite ID chip, planet ID chip, space station ID chip, asteroid chip. Okay. So, ooh, fish and chips. That's not going to do us any good in a space station. Okay, so to make a space station ID chip, we just need a basic circuit with a linker. So let's make a linker. And a space station ID chip. Nice. Whoop. Okay, so in the space station assembler, we put 1 satellite bay and we put 1 space station ID chip. Oh, we need to close this off so that it will be airtight when it's in the space. And then we hit scan to make sure that this is an appropriate space station. It should be. I can't think of any reason why it wouldn't, but you never know. As I've said before, I am not very good at this mod. Okay, so it says it's ready, so we can just build it. And here we go. And bloop, it's gone. No more space station. Just kidding. It's right here. Here's our ID chip, and here's a space station container. Cool. So the next thing we need to do is we need to build another rocket, because we got to get the space station out into space somehow. So we need liquid fuel tanks and liquid fueled engines. It doesn't need to be a big rocket, so we're just gonna do 1 and then like 1, 2, 3. That should be sufficient. Yeah, let's give it another one. I like being very sure. And let's grab our linker so that we can fuel this up. This one. Click. There we go. Yeah? Oh, you know what? I think it needs a guidance computer as well. Otherwise, it's just a tube of explosives. Come on. There we go. Oh, I think I also have to build it before I can link it. Does it need a guidance computer? Or does it just need the satellite bay? I'm gonna go look that up, just in case. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back again. And I actually, I looked up what I'm supposed to do for the rocket. Had to grab some iron plates here because we have another thing to build. But this is exactly what it's supposed to be. It's just an engine, tanks, and the satellite bay, and that is all that we need. And then in the satellite bay, we put the space station container. So, this space station ID chip is linked to this space station and this space station only. So if we somehow lose this chip, we're not going to be able to get back to the space station. Although we're going to use the teleporter to get back and forth, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. But I would still like to do a backup just in case. Just in case, because you know me and things go wrong. So what we need to do that is actually a satellite builder. And I hope I have all this stuff. A data storage unit, we need a basic circuit, redstone, and an emerald. I know we have tons of emeralds because our void ore miner is working overtime on that. Emerald. And a redstone. So let's put that in here. And then that'll take a decade to go through, but you can see that it's the right thing. So yay for that. Oh, while this is going, let's go ahead and scan this and then build it. Just to make sure. Just to make absolute certain. Oh, did that finish already? That was fast. Okay, so data storage unit. And then we need... It's actually fairly simple as long as you have all the stuff that you need. We need an anvil. Of course we don't have iron blocks. Why would we have iron blocks? Okay. Anvil. We need another motor. Easy. We have the basic circuits. I think we might need a hopper. Okay, and we need this saw blade assembly, which is why I had to go make the iron plates. There's that. And that. And that is everything except for one titanium plate. That is simple enough to do. I'm very much looking forward to getting set up into a new base so that I can automate all of this. Do I have any titanium in here? I do. Look at all that titanium. It's not even like half of what we need to actually make the titanium blocks for the warp core, but that's okay because you know what? We're gonna get there. Sooner or later, we'll get there. Okay, so we actually need to make another space station chip, which we need another linker for. And there we go. So that one is unprogrammed, but we can fix that. Whee, extra fun. Okay. So this has been scanned. And not enough fuel capacity. Okay. 3, 4. Okay. Well, let's put another fuel tank on then. We've got plenty. Is that... Really, sir? Really? I'm building a space station and you're over here with your bows and arrows? Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough. Space station. Now scan again. I can make it one taller, I think. Before I run out of the structure blocks over there. Now what do you think? Clear for liftoff. All right. That's what we like to see. Go ahead and start building that then. Let's put this down somewhere where it can get power. And I don't have to put down any extra conduits. There we go. Very nice. Okay. It says no. Why does it say no? Is it too close to that? Can I? Does it have to be next to the launch pad? This big red X is very stressful. Alright, I mean... Didn't want to have to use more conduit, but... okay, satellite builder. No. Is it a multi-block? Oh. Rolling machine, microwave receiver, railgun, orbital laser drill. Rolling machine. I don't see it. I don't know. Oops. Throwing things at it, I'm so mad. I don't know. I don't know why that's not gonna... Does it need to go on top of something? You know what? Never mind. Like I said, we're just gonna be using our teleporter thing to go back and forth, so whatever. Cannot be bothered. Okay, so our rocket is built, and now we can link it to the fueling thing. And on the monitor, we should be able to see the fuel go up. Oh, except it's not monitoring this rocket. Now we should be able... Ah, there we go. Okay, so there's all our fuel, and we can hit launch. I guess we're ready. Okay, launch. I know we can watch the progress on here. I did put the space station in there, right? Yes, and I have the ID chip. Okay, it's fine. It's all good. And this is totally going to be my screenshot. Whee! Goodbye, rocket. Alright, let's check in. Altitude. It's going pretty slow, but the velocity's going up, so that's good. The fuel is going down really quickly. Oh. A lot of smoke going on in here. Ugh, jeez. Alright. It just needs enough fuel to get up into the atmosphere. And we'll be fine. Seems to be doing good. Okay. Well, while that's going, we can do the next thing that we need to do, which is get ourselves up there. Let's build a rocket again. I hope I have enough fuel tanks left. I think I should. And then a guidance computer. And a seat. This, of course, is all stuff that I have left over from the last rocket that I built. Oh, that's... no. I mean, it could probably work there, but it looks a little silly. How's our... Did it go? Is it up there? I guess there's only one way to find out. Eek. Okay, so So, let's scan this. Hopefully by building this I didn't mess up that. Oh. This mod makes me frightened. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. So how are we? Clear for liftoff, it says. Okay. So let's go ahead and build it. And then we can put our space station ID chip in it. So if our space station made it successfully into space, we will be able to go visit it. Oh, and there it goes. Nice built rocket. Click on the guidance computer, put in the space station ID chip. Okay, so there's one thing that I have forgotten, and that is to actually make the matter receiver. So I am going to go and do that really quickly, and I will bring you back as soon as that's done and we're ready to go visit our space station. See you then. All right, I think we're ready. I got my spacesuit on, looking fancy. I've got the gas charge pad and some oxygen so that I can recharge my oxygen if necessary, you know, in case of emergency. We have the power cell link card, and the matter receiver, plus a little bit of energy conduit, and that should be it. I think we're good. Wish me luck. I really hope our space station is up there. Otherwise, well, I can always use the advanced charge porter to get home. So it's not that big a deal, but now let's put some of this stuff away. We don't need this and this and this and this out in our inventory at the moment. Don't need the linker. All right, that should be good. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how bright it's going to be in the space station. So let's get some glowstone. Just in case. Just in case we need it. Not that I think anything will spawn in there, but I do want to be able to, you know, see. Alright. You guys ready? I don't think I am, but... Okay. Press space to take off. Destination Station 1. Alright. This looks kind of weird, but alright. Let's go. Maybe? Maybe not. Press space to take off. Hey guys, guess what? Your rocket won't take off if you don't fuel it. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting here like, why won't rocket go? Because you don't have any fuel in it, you doo-doo head. So, yeah, let's just sit here for a moment, take in the view as our fuel level rises, and we can take off to our space station. And it's pretty dark over here in the mining dimension. It must be raining up on over on the overworld. Okay, so we're all fueled. We should be able to actually take off now. We have oxygen and everything else we need. This is linked, so when I put it in the power cell, it will work. So now let's go for real. Oh, I hear a zombie. Goodbye, zombie. Goodbye. He must be my my committee, my goodbye committee or whatever. So wow, we're going really fast this time because we don't have a whole lot of extra weight on this rocket. I mean, except for me. But there's less of the fuel tanks and everything, so it goes faster. Whee! Ah, the beautiful stars and the cube Earth below us. And it looks like we're almost there. Yes, almost, maybe? Okay, here we go. Auto descend. Okay, let's, oh, this looks cool. We're descending to our space station. Hopefully we don't miss it. It's so small. Oh, goodness. Are we burning up? Hello? Yes? Have we made it? Oh, okay. Yep, we're here. Yay! Kathonk, I forgot to leave myself any sort of way in, but that's okay. But yeah, so here we are at our space station. How exciting is that? Let's go ahead and disassemble this. Yeah. And take it down. Whoa, hello. Nope. Don't jump too far. And my guidance computer is soaring off into space. Whoo! There's not much gravity up here, is there? Yeah, see, I almost lost my space station ID chip there. That would have sucked. Alright. I'll try and get as many of these as possible, but I'm not going to chase anymore. Like, the guidance computer was important. The rest of the stuff is just junk that we can rebuild. Wow. Look at that view. So awesome. All right, let's go in through here. Whee! For a laboratory block up there. Put down our power cell. Let's put it in the floor. Set all sides to out. Put in our card, and we've got plenty of power. Awesome. Okay, so now we can put this down. There we go. Make sure everything is sealed up. Name is Space Station. Awesome. And hit it with our charged porter. So now Space Station is on our charged porter. So now we can teleport up here whenever we want, and we don't have to use a rocket, which is great. Very, very exciting. And now we want these to start working so that we can actually have oxygen in here. And to do that, also it looks very bright. I probably don't need any glowstone. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Am I right? Okay, redstone control normal. Disabled. Okay, you hear that hissing noise means that this should be working, which means that I should be able to take off my helmet. Yep. All right, so this tiny little space, it's completely oxygenated, so we are perfectly safe. I'm still gonna, just in case. But when we do want to expand it, and I do eventually want to expand it, because first of all, a warp core is not going to fit in here, then we'll have to use our spacesuit to do so, because as soon as you break the seal, all the oxygen rushes out. Just like in real space. So anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and turn this off since we don't need it at the moment, since we have our helmet on. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!